So, nothing's going on. Kind of boring. So I figured, fuck it. Let's do this. Wow, that's like a few seconds into swear word combo. That's great. Alright. So normally, I should, title says what I'm doing, but I should preface what I'm doing with what I'm actually fucking doing. Oh, second swear already. Nice. Oh, might as well mention, if anyone's watching this, cheers. If you ever see any of my videos running ads, let me know, because I'm never doing that as far as I'm concerned. I mean, someone's claimed that shit, so I'll take care of it. Which is mostly just put in like the description saying, if you see an ad, skip it. Fuck those guys. Anyway, hardcore no item box, because screw it, why not? Normally I just start off here. This is like after the station bit. Bad adventure and meet the first proper zombie leaving the station, but I guess we'll do it from the start. Screw it. Hardcore. I have unlocked Nightmare, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm doing this because there's not much going on. I've got more astral chain stuff to do. That's going fine. So I'm just kind of doing this as like an in-between. So I should mention also, I like this intro a lot. I like the live action. I mean, I'd say it's one of the strongest intros in the franchise personally. I'm kind of playing it up a bit. But it can't compare to the stellar intro of Revelations 2. This should be the bit where I cut to that intro right about now-ish.
Bioterror.
I'm assuming I cut to it. If I didn't, I'm a hack fraud. But I've got the footage, I better have bloody done it. Anyway, I'm just going to skip this. Screw this. I wanted to save it the whole first playthrough. Oh, so might as well say it now. Wow. Yawning already. Great. Yeah, we're waking up, Jill. Alright, let's do a test. Yep, time starts now. Alright, I'm caught in the bed. Good speedrun, good speedrun. This is not a speedrun. This is me just going as relatively fast as I can while maintaining, some safety. I'm going to be skipping a lot of cutscenes like this, because screw it. Doesn't really matter. If you're watching this, it probably means you've either played the game yourself, watched the game, or possibly watched me play the game, in which case, whoa. Radical. Thank you. I also meant to start by saying, like, this isn't shitty games done slow. This isn't awesome games done quick. This is good games done at like a middling pace. It doesn't have the same ring to it, I know, but yeah, I think that surmises Bloodborne and this. So Nemesis just broke through the wall, and any second now we'll have the debris. There we go. Anyway. What I really meant to preface all of this with was, and I'm about to commit some heresy right here, Resident Evil Remake 2, better game. Definitely, 100%, it's got more, I think it's got more polish. Here's the heretical part, get ready. I think I like this more. Defies belief, I know, but I genuinely think I enjoy this game more. And we're going to get blown out the door in 3, 2... Oh, timing was off. Anyway. Yeah, no, I think I genuinely like this game before. I've watched a lot of people play this so far, and Jesus Christ, this is dark for me. Hi, Nem. I just want to get the wall charge. I've been mucking around with a bit of Blaze Blue cross tag battle. I'm not very good at fighting games. I just like to dabble in them. Yeah. I can't say if it reminds me of anyone. I'd say Taker if anything, but yeah, this is coming from a scrub perspective. It's fun actually getting around and oh, you can't skip this, that's right. It's fun. Nope. It's once we transition into there. That's it.
This all happened so fast.
Poster's still cool. Yeah, no. I'm a scrub at fighting games. I like to learn like how to do the specials and all that. Actually learn the moves and some basic combos, but then like I forget them the second the pressure actually comes. Like the second I'm forced into fighting, I'm like, shit. Oh, that's Nemesis pod, by the way. not gonna interact. But yeah. Nah, Nemesis seems like a Taker man, I guess. He seems like a Nemesis guy in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as well. How about that? Crazy. So, my first mistake when I was playing this the first time was stopping to shoot him, because I knew it wasn't worth it. Jesus Christ, this is dark. At least it's really dark for the for recording this time, because I set it up to be the appropriate brightness for my TV without the Elgato. So now it should look the appropriate brightness with the Elgato for you guys. Again, like the 2 or 3 people. Oh yeah, we've gone up 3 people possibly watching. That's just an estimation, I have no guarantee. Anyway, hey Dario. Now I totally missed the whole talking to him multiple times. I've done that since. I've got a record for it. Dude. You sure? Clip? Damn. Anyway. I'm just gonna do this because I want to hear the line. You know what, screw this. I can't be stuffed. I'm not putting you guys through it. Again, like the few people actually watching. Alright. So we have a whopping 12 bullets. As we're on hardcore, there is a good chance that, well, if you're seeing this, that means everything went well, and I actually beat, Final Nemesis, and that I didn't get bitten right here. Alright, now, I was doing some practice the other day. Yep, cool. I was practicing yesterday morning. I was tempted to do it then, but wasn't up to my lofty standards of mediocrity. I just wasn't happy with how it was going. It was going well, and then I got comboed by one of the dogs. Like, I foolishly didn't shoot it like an extra 2 times when I stunned it. Like the first dogs you meet in that little alleyway before the power station. Yep. And he got some hits in, went to red. I was like, eh, fuck this. I did do some testing though in regards to like different, well, triggers, game flags, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so yeah, I believe it was last Saturday. I was mucking around and decided to go, let's, oh, he's looking cool by the way. I decided to go, let's give this a shot. Let's just see. Because I remember I watched one of Moose Torrent's videos, where he managed to do the what was it? Yeah, he managed to do the speed run one. Where you like get the S rank, I believe. Am I forgetting the one it is? Anyway. I think it was also the healing, like only healing once, which I've done myself. But anyway, besides the point, like I was like one of the 2 people that commented on the video at one point going, hey man, awesome. But, like, no item box isn't as bad as you'd think. It's actually pretty chill. Which is why I'm most likely having called this no item box and chill. Because it just lets me bullshit over this game again. Wow, this is dark.
Are you kidding me?
On the Elgato in particular. So getting in front of Carlos achieves nothing. And it's no good speedrun tech. Because he'll do that. Haha, we can do that, however. But the only problem is, still it achieves nothing because any second now. Yep, there we go. I wonder if you can call that a Carlos skip. But yeah, I think when I did no item box first, yeah, while we're at it, records, I've got most of them so far. Where is it? Is this it? No, what the hell is it? I'm sorry I'm doing this. This was a terrible mistake. I grinded a lot to get some of this stuff. I just skipped over it, didn't I haven't found all the files. Wow, this is, yeah, so, yeah, I've done this stuff. Sorry, I should have just gone up on it. I did sprint is what Moose was trying to do, that's right. Did that. Big Pat energy, I guess you could say, from that one. Yeah. So that's cool. So, yeah. I think, yeah, to complete my thought, I believe I did that on standard. Because trying it on hardcore, I'm like, no way. Like, it's not even very hard. It's just when you get to Nemesis, at the very end, it becomes like, oh, I have no heals, and I get the 2 first aid sprays in the fight. This basically becomes get hit twice the whole fight. And so yeah, get good basically. And I decided instead of getting good and smashing my face against it, I'd rather just restart, and this is what kind of prompted this. Now, I don't know why I'm doing that. That's a colossal waste of time. Combine you. We will come back for you. Anyway, because this is no item box, does not mean we don't cheat super hard. If there's any Puritans watching this, screw it. I don't care. This is to make it actually kind of somewhat engaging to watch, as opposed to not at all. Skip you. Now, killing this guy is actually super worth it. Well, admittedly, that did happen yesterday, and I was shocked by it. I'm same with these guys because we're going to be doubling back at some point. Holy crap! No one's moving yet. That guy has not stuck his head up yet. There he is. I can see his silhouette. God, the shadowing is so good in this game. The lighting, I should say, rather than shadowing. What the hell is that? Christ, this is dark. Oh god, I'm missing. Okay, yeah, no, it's a lot more legible, I guess. Not legible, but you can actually see what's going on the TV. I mean, on the Elgato. Not on the TV, it's the polar opposite. You tried for a lunch, I know, I saw that. Oh, that's where you are. Yep. Okay, because yeah, running back through here is going to be a pain when I have the jewels. And I want to do that, not with Nemesis on my ass, simply because that will entail I'll have 2 extra spots I wouldn't. Which makes picking up extra stuff quite useful. So I've got to figure out like the logistics of this, do it on high difficulties, but I'm kind of getting the feeling taking too many hits too early on kind of just invalidates the run. I was taking my time there because I could barely see the guy. Sorry, you're just invisible. For Kenpachi Ramasama. That's an old pull. But hey. Yeah. It's kind of like, if you get hit too much here, I would probably just restart. Because like, most of the game, like, the RPD is pretty alright, because like, it's Carlos's own health. A hospital is nowhere near as bad as you'd think. It's really just the hunters, and there's only 3 instances where you're going to get hit by them. Which are the 3 encounters. Give it a second. I like waiting as long as I can, just in case. I haven't figured out the exact radius. It's not like Wooly playing Half-Life and going, oh, when you shoot a barrel it hurts. That was funny to watch though. Oh. Whoa. Crazy bad. Alright. Uh-oh. Yep. Cool. Cool. This is what I want. So we go this way. We ignore you two for now. I've got to get the gunpowder down there. But we're going to head up here. Doing that stupid accent thing again. God damn it. Yeah, up here. And we're going to do this. As much as I appreciate this shortcut, I'm not going to be using what Nemesis is active. Because a lot of the time he pops up here. And punches me. And it hurts. So I'm not having that happen on hardcore. Just do this. I can't think of any reason not to other than you want to lure Nemesis here. For trolls. But like... in this whole section, I believe you get roughly 3 or... No, it is 4. I was going to say 3 or 4, but you get 4 hand grenades, 100%. So I just saved votes for Nemesis. Holy crap, this is dark. I'm gonna use this next... Wow, perfectly calibrated TV. That's also another one. Hold on, let me just fix this up. Holy crap, sorry. Okay, that's probably going to look super washed out actually, so we'll just see. Alright. That looks fine for me. Probably too easy. Doesn't look dark enough on the Elgato, but fuck it. Alright, immediately. So, I always used to do the counting you know, turn 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, to 9, turn 3 times 3, 7 times, turn 7 times, whatever. And I was kind of thinking this back when I was running RE2, Remake 2, quite a bit, that there's obviously got to be optimal ways to do every save. Some are doing what I did, 9, 3, 7, and some will be like turn 3 times, turn 9 times, turn 7. You get bit? Ooh. Man. So, I'm shit at fighting games, I'm not bad at action games. That is one nice thing though, seeing how nice people are being about Astral Chain stuff. I didn't think I was exceptionally good, but people reckon I'm pretty good at it, so that's nice to hear. Thank you. Very cool. I'm not going to get full of myself on it though. So he will despawn eventually. What I meant to say in the first place, let me just line the shot up. Those zombies in that first alleyway. We gotta wait for him. What'll happen is when Nemesis comes, they will despawn. No, you're not down. When Nemesis shows up, they despawn. Christ, this is dark. Where is he? I'm hitting him. He's moving. I can see that. Can I see that? Holy shit. This is... He should be down. If you really want to feel ballsy, you can lure him over there, but I don't know when you get up. I think it's walking into the store, so we're going to ignore you for a second. Yeah, because I've done this before. Come over here. I'm fucking... Let's just check. I'm fucking cancelling out of my own... Well, my own thoughts. I'm halfway through, get the hit, and then I instantly cancel out into a dodge. So I forget what I'm saying. Metaphorical dodge. I'm getting out of here. Yep, that was a lucky one. Anyway, we're going to get some more ammo in a second, so she is not of too much concern. Gotcha. We're leaving you for a sec, Tub Tub. Ah, it's cruel. I shouldn't be mean like that. Shouldn't be mean at all. So what I tend to do over here, and I will get back to the thought I said I ignored. What I like to do is trigger him. Wait a little bit longer. Try to get them all together. I'm going to miss one of them, but I like to get all 4 if I can. Okay, they should be in range. This looks good. There we go. Damn it. Hey, groovy. Being legitimately almost out of ammo is awesome. I mean, not really, but... Okay, we're gonna duck in here. We're gonna do this shit. We're feeling cheeky. We could sneak out and grab that gunpowder, which I'm 100% gonna do. You know what? No, give it a break. Let's give it a sec. I don't know if they can come in here. I know Nemesis totally can. Yeah. Screw it. Bad plant though. That plant always spooked me when I was playing this. Alright. So, ideally, probably would have been better to leave that for later, but let's just do it now. There is totally an optimal path for this stuff. 100%. Let's see. Herb. I will leave you till we come back with lockpick. Now, this plant fucking scared me every time. God damn it. What a piece of shit plant. Can you? Oh. Oh, you... No? We'll get the gunpowder in a second. I'm letting him path on back home. We'll head down... No, we'll do this first. Fuck it. We're 100% doing this first. Ooh, that's nice. With it being exceptionally dark for myself, that's really cool, actually. How the light flickers. Anyway, sorry. Trigger's going to pick up a lot. Okay, I wonder when my first hit's going to happen. Baron Von Lair, greatest hits. You done? Now, killing this guy's worth it, because he's just going to get up and be a dick. What I've managed to do previously is totally circumvent him by dodging, coming here, grabbing this, running into the room, and baiting him. So he goes for the grab. What are you? Gunpowder. You're the nade. Which... When's the first nade I get? Sorry about all the clicking. First nade. It's probably not worth grabbing this yet, but let me just try to work out in my head. I'm going to end up with one anyway, so... No, I'm not going to need it until after the lockpick, so fuck it. Yeah, you can dodge him in there again. No point going in there yet, because we don't have the lockpick. That guy will never trigger until you come back here and you solve the puzzle. And that other fellow will never walk in until you grab, well, the shotty. And he only takes one shotgun blast here, but like, I don't know about high difficulties because it's obviously very different, and I've heard, well, something that makes what I just said redundant. On these difficulties, yeah. Whoa, I'm getting very lucky with these. On hardcore at least, up to a hardcore, yeah, it's, I shouldn't have grabbed you yet, damn it. Awesome. No, I'm never coming back here, so it's probably better I did. On assisted all the way to hardcore, if you get majority of the buckshot, zombie's dead. No prob. Zombie is 100% gone. You don't need a stab, don't need to burn the corpse. They're a one and done. Now I'm just being careful because I don't know. Because none of these guys ever get up, but I'm just cautious of this guy. Gotcha, fucker. Now if I wanted to be ballsy, I could run through. I'm going to be ballsy and run through. If you get grabbed, you're not seeing this anyway. It's too early to get hurt. I'll make shotgun in a sec. Alright, so we're going to be super lame and double back, like, immediately upon grabbing the bolt cutters. You guys shut up. So those, I should also mention, zombies banging on barricades like that, 100% count for grinding. I mean, it's quite a while after the game's come out, so most people probably figured that out, but totally worth it. Like, if you need to grind the zombies, which is a weird statement, I didn't ever think I'd say it, but hey, we're here. Yeah, that's weird. Weird animation, but yeah. No, you can, that's also weird. You can totally just, like, spam the rocket launcher or whatever gun. A lot of the time, they won't, well, they'll die pretty quick. Might as well make these, because right through this door, we meet Shitalai. I'm gonna get you in a second. I just want to prove point. Despawn. Nice. I mean, I don't particularly care, but I know some people will be very upset about, well, where'd he go? Which is a fair complaint. Doesn't invalidate it, because I'm like, I don't care. Alright, here's where I got hit and I wasn't unhappy. Alright. Holy shit, that was close. I cannot see these dogs. Fuck, he's up. Holy shit. Well, this is one hit, so I don't particularly care. Fuck, this is so hard to see with the dark. Caution? Yeah, caution. Yeah, I gotta go back for the shoddy shells. Alright. Now, getting hit here in combination with what I'm about to do next, yeah, I'd probably go just restart, but I might not even do what I'm going to do next. I might just comment on the capacity to do so and not speak so vaguely, and then I'll not do it. So, when you get the lockpick, and I've tested this, it's getting the lockpick box, not even opening it, from over there. These guys, these 3 zombies despawn. However, okay, you know what, fuck this, I'm sorry, I need to fix the brightness right now. I'll explain. Does that help? What's the best way to do this? Yeah, let's go with super washed out look for 5 seconds, apologies. So, these guys totally despawn when you get the lockpick box. Given in my circumstances, health is the premium, not ammo, because you have a lot on hardcore even. Oh, that was an This is actually even harder to see. Not as bad, but still pretty awful. Here's the problem. There's the zombie just behind those lockers, who's not too bad to dodge if you know the timing, and I do. Cut to me fucking it up. But yeah, these guys totally despawn. Like I've just repeated like twice. These guys also don't seem to be able to come out. So, no point double checking for them, because if we do this... Okay, she's not even in the way. She's down there. Alright, I'll fix that to brightness in a second, because this looks awful. Alright. Oh, that was weird. I wasn't getting that prompt. Yeah, alright. So we're going to go ahead. Not touch the item box. I mean, you guys have seen, like, you've seen the evidence. So you know I've done this. I'm not going to touch it out of purity, you know, out of being, the sake of being a Puritan, I guess. Okay, so you know what? We're actually in pretty much the perfect position to do this. Because I am caution, I guess what I'll do is, I'll combine you two. This is kind of a waste. But I'm thinking, yeah, if you've, I kind of view this like, taking a hit at this point isn't too bad, simply because you've got to heal yourself when the Drain Demos comes down and does its creepy tentacle thing, ovipositor thing. Ugh. Anyway, so we're gonna do this. We're going to do this. We're going to open up the little box, get the lockpick. We are going to do this, heal ourselves, and then we should be good. And the best part is I cleared out the back way. So, from now on, I'm going to skip this cutscene, not out of disgust, just because out of respect for time. We're back to fine. That's kind of what I was trying to say, in the most convoluted way possible. I will now fix up the brightness, because holy shit. This looks awful. Okay, I think it was like that. I probably made it too dark for myself again, but fuck it. We're going through again. Nice. That is dark as hell. That looks fine on the Elgato. Yeah, so, sorry. To explain in human, like, you know, in human terms, where time is going, you know, straight in a linear fashion and not in my brain where I'm dancing around to different points. I've done it again effectively. Taking a hit in this first part, not too bad, because you've got to heal the Drain Demos. So I kind of figure, like, who cares really? It's fine. As long as you're not using a full heal, I get... Like, I'd rather not use a full heal, but that could be more optimal anyway. Could just be my brain where it's like, no, don't. But, yeah. Anyway. You end up with a lot of handgun by the end of this game. I always consistently have, like... Especially after actually entering the Nemesis fight at the end, I have about 100 shots, no problem. Just from that room alone, it gives you, like, a 60 to, like, 100, I think. Depending entirely on difficulty. I was thinking, how cool would it be if Nemesis broke out now, instead, just to punish you? Because, yeah, well, now while we're doing this busy work, I might as well explain further that while I think I do like this game genuinely more than 2, that is fully, you know, aware of its shortcomings. Grabbing that will unlock you, but we will not grab the first aid spray yet. That's in case we get hit by Nemesis. Because I'm pretty good with the timing of when he pops out of the wall, just lobbing a grenade. Because, yeah, a single grenade does it still, which is excellent. But sometimes, yeah, I fuck it up. This guy's going to pop out of the car, so we'll deal with him. Yeah, no, this game definitely got some shortcomings. Holy shit, still dark as hell. There we go. Cut content for one, which is a fair complaint. It is cool seeing that roadmap they're doing for Resistance. But yeah, that doesn't invalidate everything immediately. Like, yeah, this game, I would say, in full confidence, not knowing all what happened, yeah, this was probably done comparatively on the cheap. I mean, it's a AAA game, so it's not done on the cheap at all, but you understand the context I'm saying this in. I can definitely imagine this took a little less money, but at the same time, you never know, because they were saying this was running basically parallel in terms of development with Remake 2. This is why you kill them. They'd be up and about otherwise. Main way to tell, in case you're actually interested, the bodies will be gone if they would have despawned. So, because bodies are there, means they would have been being really obnoxious. But yeah, like, anyway, to continue my thought, it's just weird. Like, there was stuff cut out of Remake 2, and like I've said, I'm not particularly attached to the old games. I never played them enough. I only played 2 on an emulator properly. Oh, while talking, I've realised I should have doubled back and gone across the street and got that last box. That's clever, Nick. Good shit, good shit. But yeah, I only ever played an emulated version of 2. Also, might as well mention, yeah, it doesn't appear like the gem order matters. It's whatever. Okay, combine you with the shotgun I don't have. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I'm not particularly attached to the old ones. But still, regardless of that, it does suck chunks of 2 got cut out, and it sucks a lot of this got cut out. I know when people have compared it side by side, and even going to the extent of, sorry, wrong thing, taking our door opening animations, that this about syncs up, like right now, as of like the other day when I saw that screen cap, on how long to beat, which isn't the best metric always, but it's pretty good as an average. It showed that, generally speaking, it takes about the same amount of time to beat. Hence, how long to beat. But yeah, no, like, this takes roughly the same amount of time to beat, and longer, in fact, to complete. Like, do a completionist run entirely, than the OG one. So, that's not defending it, that's just stating, like, you know, inverted commas, facts. What I've seen at least. But yeah, like, it is funny though, like, it's hard to know if it is, like, you know, rationalizing it or mental gymnastics effectively, but hearing people say, like, well, look, Gravedigger wasn't the best. Because, I rewatched, I mentioned this during the Let's Play, I rewatched the old, Two Best Friends playthrough of RE3 before, and I've watched it after, in fact, beating it the first time. And yeah, like, they say, like, Gravedigger is, like, cool. I believe Matt says it has the same tenacities as Dick, so that's something. But, besides the point, like, Gravedigger's not an exceptionally good boss. And that's not necessarily going, oh, well, you know, if they took it out because it's bad. The rational thing, oh, I've got to grab those bullets, by the way, so I'm going to do it now. How I would normally respond to that would be, well, perfect opportunity to make it better. And it just sucks that, like, who knows? Because supposedly this had more time than Remake 2, like I've said. But it's just so weird that this, and like, well, Gravedigger and the Clock Tower got cut out, and that kind of like the Dead Factory kind of just got converted into Nest 2, which I think is an okay concession, but I was really looking forward to getting like a really grungy looking Umbrella Lab, and we were denied that, which kind of sucks, but still, I'll cop it. Yeah, there you are. Chunkers shows up when you get the bolt cutters. He's meant to be here to troll you when you go for the shotgun. He's doing that weird thing where he's not really putting up much of a fight. I can barely see the guy. Thank Christ we have a torch here. So, him being here means the other guy I already killed would have died. But given I ran through here twice, kinda didn't want to deal with him. Here's the same principle. I'd rather waste bullets on killing these two than dealing with the 4 milling outside Moon Donut. No zombie there. I remember there being a corpse in the demo, and I think they got up and they trolled you by coming down the stairs, but yeah. Yeah, sorry I'm kind of just doing all this doubling back now, but it's better I get it done than while having Nemesis bearing down on me going, oi, what are you doing? Grab the shotty shells too.
This must be the subway company's
But yeah, like, yeah. Fully aware of how it sounds, because I've had a few weeks to think about this. I do genuinely like this more. I think I should explain why, actually. That would have been smart. The more actiony approach definitely appeals to me. As much as I love horror, I do like the flow of combat in this better. Like, despite all the stuff you've seen from Astral Chain and Bloodborne, like, I do have a proper appreciation for horror, really. And, like, I really do enjoy horror games, and I like... I like them to be some combat system, but... Again, with something like Silent Hill, which I've never actually played. That I can understand having, like, not so great combat. It's thematically appropriate, it doesn't hinder anything. But at the same time, I like the fluidity, I guess you'd say, of this. Like, it's not perfect. It's pretty solid, I think, personally. Personally, me, I thought it was amazing. Personally, me. You kill him because he's going to be here when Nem comes back. Wait, what? What the fuck? You want to come out? Alright, screw this. It's going to grab me a second. Yeah? He's done. I didn't hit him with enough buckshot. Despite being pretty much point blank. Wow, I thought that would have been better. Sorry about that. What am I missing? What am I missing? Yeah. Okay. No. I know. I never came back for this. Which is explain why I was running so dry. But that's fine because now we can do this. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I definitely do like the flow of combat in this, like, more. Remake 2 is good in its own right in that, yeah, like, in both these games, the zombies are pretty spongy, but they're faster in this, but it also gives you the dodge to kind of circumvent them better and actually deal with it in a fair manner. While in 2, it's like, they're not a huge threat, but still, like, you know, like in the old games, leaving them is going to be a lingering problem, and they always just have ways of catching up with you no matter what. You guys done? Cool. So yeah, there's validity in both approaches. Plus, the original RE3 was way more actiony anyway, so, you know, it kind of works out to be fine. Okay, we are looking good. Looking very good. Jill's model looks very good. Also heretical, I like this design. This will redesign quite a bit. I know if it's as good as old Jill. It's kind of hard to say without, like, some nostalgia blinding me, but I do genuinely like this redesign. And I will change up costumes at some point. I must remember to do that. We have the 3 grenades. In addition to the first one I picked up, so there we go. Okay. Cool. All that part's done, we can go deal with the train demos now. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just trying to explain without over-explaining it. I mean, I've got another, what, about 2 hours. I'm probably going to break this up anyway. My brother across the hallway's been very kind. He stopped drumming for a bit just so I could do this, so that's cool of him. Big appreciation there. But still, like, yeah. Go another hour, I think, depending. I'll basically, like, it might be up to, it'll either be the RPD, I'll go stuff it, this has gone on long enough, or it'll be before the second form Nemesis fight. You guys are really loud. Not as obnoxious as me, but loud. But yeah, no, like, again, not trying to over-explain it, just trying to kind of contextualize why I think, in spite of everything that, like, you know, you can very fairly say is wrong with this remake, that, like, you know, why I enjoy it. I was thinking then, like, I could say something as, and this is why I decided against it, it sounds stupid, almost pretentious. It's like the difference between Dark Souls and Bloodborne, or like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, like, whatever. It's like, no, it's really not. It's not that drastic of a difference, because Demon Souls is fast. Not Bloodborne fast, but it's pretty speedy. You get used to it after a while, but yeah. No, it's just, I don't know. The linearity almost helps it. Like, city area would have been good, like, this whole area would have been great if it had been just a little bit bigger. Would have helped. Well, Clock Tower might have been nice, but again, like people were saying, it's a very well-known, well-renowned sequence from the original, but a lot of it comes down to, like, Jill fights spiders. Which, from what I saw, yeah, that's pretty true. I mean, I'm basically doing that now in its own little form. I guess this is trying to make up for the lack of, like, spider enemies. Not that it matters too much. Oh. Holy shit. That kind of spooked me, actually. We are on green still. Fuck. Whoa! Couldn't escape that command grab. Iron Tiger, fuck off. Alright, this is kind of annoying. We'll go single. No, you don't. Holy shit. Mate. I'm reloading before I do this. That was very uncool. Trying to frame trap me. Stun lock. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, it just sucks that, like, so much did get cut. This is why good lighting's important, kids. Fucking Christ. Oh, there's a green herb right around the corner, so I'm gonna risk it. All I do is get here. I don't know how much this damages you. I've really got to test it out one day. Wow, I'm getting hit way more than you. I didn't accidentally put it on Nightmare, did I? I'd be impressed if I did, because holy shit, I'm doing pretty well, but no, it's hardcore. There's only one. Either shows up now, or will spawn as I do this. So let's... Yeah. You get plenty of shotgun, but this really isn't a problem. Now, as long as we move quick enough through this gate, we should be safe. Almost rhymed. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna start like 90% of my sentences. Yeah. That's how Bloodborne went for the most part, I think. But, I'm doing it anyway. Can't subvert my own expectations. I hear one. Good sound design. That is one thing these games have. Really good sound design. Even with my relatively quiet TV right now, for recording purposes. Don't grab me. Fuck. That's annoying. Wasn't a grab at least. Ah, well, this is fine. Just don't get hit again. Okay. Yeah, we're clear. We're clear. Good work, team. I always forget what I miss. It's got to be like one herb.
Okay.
It's nothing important though, which is nice. But anyway, progress. We got this stuff. Let's just revel in this. Eat shit, buggos. We reveled long enough. That's why I ran away.
Carlos.
I like that you can skip that though. Trying to figure out where to pick up on what I was trying to say. Because this kind of ties into what I was going to say. The fact alone that you can, like, you have those constant little bits where Jill radios Carlos is like a nice little touch. I'm just going to wait a sec. I'm going to finish this thought before I try the timing. I like the fact that you have those little interactions, but I even more so appreciate the fact you can just skip them like I did. Anyway. I gotta plan this out. Alright. 3, 2... Too early. Too early. No. Nailed it. Yes! In the words of M. Bison, yes. Yes! That wasn't quite the M. Bison, yes, but... Now, I think if I hold on to you, I'm gonna probably fuck it up. I've tried to hold on to that before, because it does the whole thing where it's like, if you reload... well, if you don't reload, rather... Okay, you're too close, fuck this. Normally I just dodge him, but she was getting a bit too close for my liking. Not that we ever come back here. Skip, please, thank you. If you never reload, then you, well, equip it, attach it, combine it, zap it, pop it, whatever, bop. I don't fucking know where it's going. If you do that, it's good. Fuck off. Nemesis gonna land. Where? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Dodge! Nailed it. Fuck, he's right behind me, so I gotta... He's either gonna try to scorpion me through the door, so I gotta be careful. He's gonna be right behind me, so I gotta do this quick. Oh, phew. That went about as well as it could have gone. He will not come in here, so we are good. Whew. Big sigh of relief. I'm probably going to have to quieten that down. Alright, this is the one thing I don't like, that you can't skip what's about to happen. So, from memory, FA, O2, RA, O3, you're meant to be O2, and you're SA. Fuck, that's what happens. That messes me up. Faust.
Valid route.
Yes, okay, good.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the
Whew, that wasn't too bad. I remember, like, and it's, you know, it's hard to know, like, if it was trying to be implied, or if it was, like, a mistranslation or a misinterpretation by fans. But when people saw that in combination with, like, what one of the devs said, taking that hit's fine, I don't care. The whole thing about potentially being fast travel instead. Normally I just gun you, but... Oh, yeah. I've never done that, so that's good to know, actually. Fuck, he went for me. Caution? No. Okay. Skip. Got him. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've never noticed that zombie underground gets the parasite on it. He was a busy man, Nem. He was a very busy man in those few minutes we were apart. You are still alive, however, because they didn't hit you. Their hit range is a little wonky, though. I don't think anyone would object to that statement. We just ignore you. There's a chance he's going to catch up, so we gotta hoof it. You go down. This guy against the wall will never really do anything. Him, however. Even if it didn't kill him, it doesn't matter. That's confused him long enough. Yes. Perfect. So yeah, see, it is like Bloodborne. There is some semblance of competency occurring here. Alright. Now here's the part I gotta plan out. I should be fine with what I've got. Let's just do this. Combine. I've got to remember this. I'm gonna have to kill the first Gamma with the handgun and shotty. I've got to try to fight my instinct to reload. The other main thing I've got to be concerned about, and I fucked it up immediately, this. Dodge. Grenade. Got him. Eat shit. Perfect. I'm so happy they give you that first aid. That feels like it's designed specifically for that. Oh, really? Okay. Now we run. As long as you hoof it, I don't think he can catch up. So first time I did this... that looked weird, the shadowing. I think it was just his animation of going... But yeah, first time I ran through this, assuming you watched it, you'd remember. Good, I grabbed him. I missed those, but I used the electric thing and then just ran because I figured he wouldn't give you anything. I mean, equivalent exchange. It's a grenade for a few shotgun shells. Worth it in my opinion. So, I obviously, yeah, given how I'm doing this, you can tell I've figured out, or at least I think I've figured out, all the times you'll get some stuff from it. So, grenading him when he comes out the wall, worth it. Grenading him when he tries to stop you getting to the power station, not worth it. Not at all. You either get him with the wall, or you get him there. And then he gives you the suppressor. I think if you didn't get him there beforehand, like I did when I was coming out and heading back to the station, he probably would have yielded the suppressor in that little hallway. But I've got no way of knowing that. That's just guesswork. It turns out when I was doing when I was just going, fuck it, I was just speed running with the infinite rocket launcher. That's how I got Sprinter. I totally cheated. Yep, you. Should I use this grenade on the Gamma? Yes. Am I going to? No. Now is a good point to just get some hits in. Yep. Alright. Reload. Well, we got time. Worst comes to worst, we just cowered up at the ladder. Yeah, so dump on him now. I'm just wasting ammo. I got extra ammo right now. Yes. 33 extra shots I just got. That is the animation. Yeah, so yeah, sorry. What I meant to say is, when I was cheating with a rocket launcher, I blasted him when I was just checking to see when you kill him at different points what you get, what it yields. When he first jumps down for a rocket launcher, nothing. If you shoot him with the rocket, if you kill him or knock him down while you've that's annoying. I've got too much health. Huh. We'll have to think about this. I'll come back for you if it's worth it, and honestly, it kind of is. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, because I can't fit in the, I can't fit in the flame rounds. I've got to dump a heal. Fuck. You. Yeah, sorry, I had to think about that for a second. And you are starting to see what could be, like, just then, without sounding dramatic, because it's a fucking video game, who cares? That could be the thing that fucks me up against Final Nemesis in, like, 2 hours. Having to dump health for ammo could totally be the problem, and that's why I actually really like this. This is actually really fun, because it comes up, you give yourself that kind of ultimatum, or the kind of tension of, like, your brain instantly goes, I need ammo. I think it's a few more of these. Yeah. You have to kind of, like a survival horror, almost crazy. You have to come up with that balance of, do I dump the health, or do I dump the ammo? And my brain automatically goes, ammo, need ammo. No, don't get rid of ammo. Speaking of which, we're ignoring that, because I can't do anything with that gunpowder right now. I might double back if I'm being, particular. What I should have done actually is, I should have waited for the backpack, the hip pouch. Is that it? No. Totally, I should have waited for the hip pouch. Yeah, no, I should have waited for the hip pouch. God, I'm dumb. Well, fucking... Oh, it's fine, because I'm going to combine. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. To continue my thought, and now we're running into this problem too. you get this issue of like, my brain says keep ammo, because more ammo means less threat of getting hit. But you also run into another problem, like this, where it's like, you might not have enough health at the end, so now I've got to evaluate, and this is, I know how fucking dumb this sounds, do I get rid of 39 handgun, or do I get rid of the first aid spray? And looking at my 4 heals, I want to get rid of health. Because I have to pick up that, I have to pick up the electronic lock. I don't really have a choice. I'm going to read the love letter again. I love this thing so much. My little beauty, character flaws, etc. Yeah, we can tend to this kind of stuff in a second, but what I'm going to do first, before I even pick up that, is run it here. This will be interesting to see, actually. We're going to do some testing. We're going to pick up you. We're going to reload. I'm going to walk a little more forward. I'm going to see if going in the room or picking up the electronic lock is the trigger. The lock is the trigger. That would have something would have happened. You would have come out. I think I already did that on my own time, but that's just some evidence. I don't think anyone's going to be looking at this for speedrun tech or like event flags, but you never know. This is frustrating, because what would you do? Because given what I said, that is the correct decision. I don't have any way around it. That's what I have to do, and it sucks. Wait, no. I want you there. 39 bullets down the drain that I saved. I mean, if I hadn't have combined the handgun until then, like, I probably wouldn't have had nearly as much. If I had killed more guys at the start, probably would have worked better. The annoying part is I would have loved to have held on to him for this little longer. I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna pump it into him now. Like the Black Eyed Peas used to say, pump it louder. I don't know, could have been a metaphor for sex. With that rap music, you never know. It's the devil's music after all. So there's gunpowder and gunpowder. So I can always come back and make more handgun. So that's nice. And I can always come back and grab that explosive powder. As boring as that is, and I apologize. Let's wait a second. Let's see. Hitting it in the mouth, I wonder, does that deal any more with the fire? Because I know fire is purely, well, should purely be damage over time. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I don't think nailing him in the mouth with the flame rounds does more. But there's always that chance. You never know. Alright, so just going over this anyway, I've got gunpowder, yeah. So that's taunting me, because I can make more shoddy rounds. More shotgun shells. That's infuriating. Ah, well. This game is pretty, like, here's the thing. This game is, what the fuck are you? I thought it was a prompt. It's gonna go crazy if there was something there. No, you fuck off. All things considered, for like, again, all the shortcomings, all the limitations, this game's pretty well balanced for like the different challenge runs. Like, even on this, like, I was saying it during my initial playthrough, boy, the hit patches are pretty much perfectly spaced out, just like Remake 2. Like, playtested perfectly to a T almost. You get the right amount of healing and the right amount of health for your first run, your second run, your 20th run. And like, well, too much in those cases. Sorry, I kind of went into the mic there. And then other times, like, it's pretty well balanced for this challenge run too, actually. So, big props to them managing that. So, we're going to grab you. We're just going to do some planning. I apologize. This is the boring shit I hate putting you through, but alright. There is... Fuck. God damn it. Sorry. There's this gunpowder here. There is This gunpowder, this gunpowder, this. So I can grab majority. It's a single green herb, so I'm not too torn up if I miss it. And I thankfully... Where's the door? Wow, that was bad. I could probably run laps around that guy, but... It's one flame round. And like a few bullets. I don't really care. Yeah. I can probably come back. And, yeah. I'll be able to pick up everything bar one thing. Probably going to be the green herb. That said, there is a red herb in the fight, as well as a few additional greens you get along the way. With that in there, we've got 2 free slots. 2 free slots. Wow. I'm putting on it. I think I mentioned this. Time to open up that shit no one cares about. Yeah, no. Never really been good with TH. The TH. It's, you know, it's a good thing to have as a teacher. You know, having to think very hard when you make that sound. Yeah, no, like, we're gonna leave you. You're not worth it right now. I have a well for shotgun though. Okay, sorry, gotta work this out. 2. I pick up everything just about. This works out fine. Yeah, fuck it. It's better to have you for the Nemesis fight. Hey, perfect. I'm not even full up. That's actually good. Yeah. But yeah, back to opening up where no one cares. Yeah, no, it's great to have to think about that shit. When you're trying to teach kids. And man, I'll tell you, primary school kids are very adept at picking up your mistakes and not their own. I mean, they're kids, who cares? Fair enough. But yeah, they're at that age, so, you know. Hey, wow, this is working out great. Now, the only thing I left... No, I did pick it up. Sick. We can leave. Cool. But yeah. Just a window into my inner psyche and my perpetual torment. It's not for the same torment our our intergalactic tormentor Xenu thrusts upon us. But still. It's a cross I must bear. The fact that I didn't try hard enough when I was a child. It's just that one aspect. That one aspect of English. Yeah, no, I have to go up. So, yeah. Good shit. Good shit. But yeah. I must come across as a very competent and a very stable person to work in education. I know this. That was the gate that's shut, right? Had to be. I want to shoot that just to see the fire extinguisher, to see if it does this little, you know, explodey. So it won't be like a Half-Life thing, but I got Charlie on me first run because I came back because I knew I missed something when I didn't actually. But haven't got all of them. So in this part, we climb a ladder, Nemesis grabs us and throws us away. Yeah, I get it. It's a problem. Monster does cliche thing of doesn't go for kill. And I understand why people would have a gripe with that. But at the same time... Yeah, can use weapons. At the same time, it's a cliche and everything, so I'm not going to hold it against RE2 too much. RE3 too much. I mean, it kind of happens... It happens to Leon, just not in the same capacity. I mean, you can make the argument, why did Mr. X crush his head the second he picked him up? Right before the explosion happened, Leon would have been dead. So you can nitpick, but like, it doesn't achieve anything really. I believe there is an item here. No, there's nothing. Shotgun you. Out me way. Then how come sometimes this area is red? Yeah, shut up perfectly in time for that. I really dig the voice acting they gave Nem in this game. It's some good stuff. Now, time to show off some bullshit. the second we climb this ladder, you will notice the lighting changes. I really like it. I really like this Nembo. Like, it feels a little... I don't know, if it doesn't feel right saying it, I personally feel this section, this whole bit with Nemesis and the fight, is my favourite chunk of the game. It feels way too early to say it, but like, I think it legitimately is. This is just such a fun fight. And like, even on hardcore, and I imagine it's going to be hard on Nightmare. Almost might be a Nightmare. But yeah, this is just a really good fight. You can also do that immediately. Skip that shit. The second she gets in the air, pause. Hey, it's that stupid note I missed the first time. Demolition, blah blah blah, etc. I'm really proud of how this has gone. This has gone exceedingly well. Let's just watch this cutscene. Yeah. Like, this is good. I really love this part of the game. I mean, I guess that's like a lot of Resident Evil games. The start's arguably the best. I mean, the ending's always... It's always great to have a nice, big, bombastic ending. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be able to hit you here properly. It's kind of weird. Let's be cheeky and grab this. We are, of course, gonna... Oh, fuck, he doesn't want to play ball. I'm getting hit here, it's really bad, though. Like, he will easily kill you. Yeah, and with the darkness, it makes it kind of hard to make out his distance, even though I can see a nice big flaming thing on his back. Yeah. I want to lure him here for this. Yes. There we go. This is... I just love, like, how this fight goes. The pace it's at. Like... Just... I feel like this is... Yeah. My favorite bit of this whole game. Like, it's moments like this that, like, redeem the whole thing in my eyes, despite being short. Which, honestly, it's a fucking Resident Evil game. It's not that much of a crime. Come on, guys. You're being a little dramatic. Oh, wait. Do I have the... Perfect. Okay, I'm wasting these rounds simply because, well... I always have too much of the various grenade rounds, so I might as well get stuck into them with this now. But yeah, like, these whole sections redeem all the shortcomings in my eyes just because they're so good. They're so bombastic. To expand some vocab there. They're just so awesome. That was a... I was going to say that's a good dodge, but no, that was a bad dodge. I shouldn't have been there. That was also an alright dodge, but could have been timed better. Yep, he's going for it. Ugh, fuck. Should have dodged a second earlier. He probably would have missed me. Sometimes he can get very lucky and instantly go for a slam, which can catch you. But if you know it's coming... Again, like a Souls boss. This is why I like it so much. It sounds so dumb to say it, but this feels like a Souls boss. Just... Yeah, not Bloodborne pace, but it's got that nice methodical, like, I don't know, pace to it. It's got a nice pattern to it. Like, it's all got its same little tell, like a good action game. Hey, and we picked up everything. It's got the perfect little tells. You know exactly what he's gonna do based on his stance, his timing, the way his arms move.
Carlos?
I did that a second.
It's Jill.
Few seconds too early. Fantastic. But no, I feel like that fight is awesome. That is like, if we hadn't had more moments like that with Nemesis, that would have been great. But I get the design choice they went for. I understand it. Don't entirely agree, but I do understand. I'm sympathetic with it. This is what I was going to talk about much earlier, in fact, but there's been a lot of talk about, you know, I sound like I'm a fucking, like, what's the right terminology? Like, I think I'm like a fucking Vati of Resident Evil, where I'm like a big, voice that people listen to over this shit when I'm not. I'm some chump who does fucking Astral Chain music edits. But it came up that, here's the thing, having Nemesis like X causes problems. Because X is awesome the first time. And he's still pretty cool, like in my opinion. He's still pretty cool. I like dealing with him. I like him there. But people were right when they pointed out. The problem with X becomes he's a great set piece. He can get, like, you run into the problem of, that's weird, he either becomes super annoying or he's super scary and super intimidating. And, like, there's almost no middle ground. Like, and you get to the point of, like, when I was playing REmake 2 for the first time, I wouldn't say I was getting frustrated. Also, wow, I have the perfect amount of space. Good on me. Give myself a pat on the back. To quote Faith No More, give yourself a pat on the back. What is it? Give yourself a... What is it? Fucking... I'm trying to quote Land of Sunshine. God damn it. Pat yourself on the back and give yourself a handshake. For everything is not yet lost. Life does seem worthwhile to me, as I say this. Fuck, I fucked that up. Sorry, Mike Patton, you're a cool guy, even though you're a bit of a dick. He's in like the Josh Homme, grey area where you're cool. I love your music. You can be a real dick though. I love Queens though. Queens of the Stone Age are awesome. Faith No More's awesome. But anyway, sorry to go over discussing the design doc for a certain someone for X. You run into the problem of like X is awesome. He's a good. I'm just wasting some shells to be quite honest. I don't want to get hit even though I've got to fucking heal inevitably because this guy's gonna nail me. Let's try this. Alright, you. How'd that go? Eat shit. I'm gonna do that from now on, that's perfect. Yeah, X feels like he's in that grey area where he worked really well, but he stuck around for the right time. It was like perfectly laid out. The way it went was like really well orchestrated. There we go. That's what you do, by the way. You just swap them and then you make room. If he had have been around for any longer, it would have been too much. And this kind of goes into, and also 3, 2, 1. Yeah. This ties into Nemesis. I get the reason he's too much of a set piece is because if he wasn't, it would probably be too much. And that's not like the answer then becomes, well, no, you should have done a better job at doing that, idiots. Which, totally valid. Screw you, Nem. But no, it's still there. I'm not touching it. He's mad I'm not taking care of my literature. My literacy. But, like... Yeah, like, I assume you can probably get what I'm saying. If Nemesis had have stuck around for just a little... Well, if Nemesis wasn't scripted, you would have run into a similar problem with X. Where, yeah, he's either perfect, and everyone loves him, and he's a great obstacle, but he becomes a joke once you know how to speedrun the game. Also, yeah, as you can see, too much health, so fuck it. Sorry, first aid spray. I'm not getting rid of any of this. Yeah, you run into that problem of these kind of bosses have to be so perfectly fine-tuned. Like, the tank in Left 4 Dead is a good, like, it's pretty much a direct, like, parallel. In terms of, like, it's this short, relatively short but sharp spike in action. You've got to pour a lot of ammo and resources into taking him down. And then when he's gone, he's gone. Generally speaking, the whole level. Sometimes in Left 4 Dead 1, and only 1, unless there's scripted tanks, you'll only ever get, you might get 2. And that's only like in Dead Air. That typically, I didn't turn, I've probably died. I didn't quick turn. I've died. No. Oh, holy shit. Get the grenade ready. Get the grenade ready. Yeah, like the tank's the perfect, like, parallel. Are you kidding me? Alright, what is it? It's flame rounds, right? I have too many of these at the end of the game anyway. Fuck you, Ned. Eat another grenade. Damn it! Oh, I'm doing too well. That's half the problem. That sounds so full of myself, but it's the truth. I'm actually doing too well. Oh. Speaking of which, I do like the part where, like, if you take him down and don't pick up the case, it'll still be there for this moment. Like, because I remember watching Matt and Liam play this. Unfortunately not Matt and Pat, but hey, that's besides the point. And, like, they missed the case somehow. Despite the glowing red light, despite the thing on the mini-map, they walked right past it, and it was still there during this specific moment. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of going on and detracting from the points I'm trying to make and making them super long-winded, and I was trying to speak to make that funny. Like, I was trying to talk really fast, but also get out the way, please. Please? Thank you. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, this is like a really protracted, far too extended discussion, but Nemesis, X, if they suck around too long, frustrating. If you die too many times, frustrating. Not fun, not scary, but just annoying. And that started to happen during my RE2 playthrough. Where it's like, dude, I'm legitimately scared of you. You're really tough. I'm going the wrong way. You're tough. You're awesome. I love this. You need to leave so I can do stuff, though. And that was my own fault. I trapped myself in the room, in, like, the interrogation room. Yeah, as Leon the first time. Oh, I should have let the shitbird play. Also, fuck Nikolai. I love Nikolai. Fuck him. He's so cartoonishly evil, while still being grounded in realism. That sounded awesome. And by awesome, I mean shit. But, yeah, like, I trapped myself in the interrogation room, had fuck all ammo. He kept walking around. I was too scared to come out. And then, the second I actually made it far enough up into the hallway, he popped through the wall from the press room. And I shit myself. Not literally, of course. I'm right in my bathroom, so that wouldn't have been too bad. But, good thing it didn't happen. But yeah, like, he was on that cusp of, dude, can you not? Can you please just leave me alone? I need to progress. But that's more to do with the position I put myself in. But I can understand for, like, a lot of people that wouldn't be into, like, survival horror and horror games in general. Picking up the card is how you know. Yeah, Nemesis, like, sorry, X would have been too much. It would have been like, you need to leave. I'm scared, help, etc., etc. And Nemesis, like, say half of say I had another objective in downtown, and I had to do the power first no matter what. Say you can't do it in a different order, you have to do power, and then he's on my tail for, like, another 20 minutes. I can take him down, and you are rewarded, but at the same time, and there's nothing in here other than this stuff. Sorry, boy. Sorry, Brad, Chicken Heart Vickers. And there's Leon's stuff. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. Yeah, say if it was another objective, Nemesis was chasing us for 20 minutes. Like, I kill him twice. Say like, I knock him out twice, I get rewarded for 2 times. I could have knocked him out 5 times, however, but I get nothing. Which was also an issue with X. Sorry, Tyrell, I'm gonna do this. Where it's like, you can get rid of X for about a minute, I believe. I only ever did it once and realized, yeah, no, it's not worth it. Like, it's, again, like, that's a balancing act. Balancing between rewarding and not rewarding the player for killing the unkillable enemy. Like, you've got to playtest the shit out of it. And even then, like we kind of found, the playtesting mightn't have been accurate. Like, it might have been, like, a good experience, but it mightn't have been the best way he could have been. Like, obviously, these remakes are definitely tailored to a much wider audience. If they weren't, I could imagine Nemesis being turned right up in terms of like lethality and persistence. Also, we're grabbing these. Again, cheater. What did you expect? I can imagine him like having a lot more encounters. Sorry, I'm kind of waffling on, but this is really a big thing to kind of examine with the game, I guess. But yeah, like, yeah, it kind of feels like I'm making a concession where I shouldn't, because it's kind of like, again, like this is almost like, should there be a difficulty slider in Dark Souls? Maybe, I don't know. Because with something like Dark Souls 1 chiefly, Dark Souls 3, like, I love it. I've played it the most out of anything, so I guess this is why I have some, like, dislike for it. I've said it before in Bloodborne, I feel like Souls 3 can get a little up its own ass in terms of difficulty. Like, Freed is a great fight. What I'm about to say is all because I'm not very good at Freed, and that I think Freed is too much. I think a third phase is a bit much. It's just like, if you broke it up and kept some it's like ONS, Ornstein and Smoke, but, you know, that's fine because it's 2 phases and you're done. Like, you beat one of them, you beat Super Ornstein or Super Smoke, and then that's it. The third phase is a bit much in that context, and I kind of feel like if you had Freed by herself, and then be like, she came back with Ariandel, and then it's basically, well, yeah, with Father Ariandel, and that was your Ornstein and Smoke. You have a single phase boss fight, then you have, oh wow, you came out really fast, dude. Then you have your ONS, your additional 2-stage boss fight, and that's it. But at the same time, me saying that, no, it's fucking designed that way, get good. And I should. I'm just a little salty because I try to, like, mostly bow only. Composite bow rolling. I had a thrall axe on a quality build, but, like, don't do that. It's suffering. Please don't do that to yourself. But besides the point, like, where's the line to be drawn? This is getting, like, almost philosophical in terms of, like, game development. And I'm no fucking game dev. I can't animate for shit. I'd love to have worked in it, but at the same time, I'm thankful I don't do game dev stuff. But, like, where do you draw the line between get good and okay, this is too much? Again, and sorry, this has been incredibly long-winded. Yes, I'm spamming bullets, but it is for a good cause. Because these fucks are really annoying. Give it a second. There we go. I'll keep crapping on it a moment. Come on. Come on. Perfect. Fuck you. That dude's gonna get up any second now, so I'll gotta deal with this. The fact that the door's stuck open, no, means one of them's alive. Or means... no, it means he's alive. Ah, fuck this. Get good. Why cry about not being good in Dark Souls 3? Yeah. Let's check. All dead? There's a cop round there. But yeah. Yeah. I should just drop it. I've gone on long enough. I think I've articulated my point well enough in that I won't shut up about it. But yeah. Oh, sorry, I picked up. Expanded Nem would have been awesome. But, I don't know. He could have been too omnipresent. Like, having a real... like, I'm trying to think of it now. Like, if you had... okay, so it takes me about 2.5 hours to beat this game while I'm just kind of chilling. Like this. I'm just having fun. I'm doing a bit of an extra challenge run. Okay. In a really short game, I feel like something like Nemesis, like people wanted, always on you, would be fine. Yeah, barring safe rooms. I'm not a total masochist, damn it. I've forgotten the save combo. I'm gonna have to do it the proper way and go read the fucking note. Because I'm clever like that. I should have done preparation, but no. I decided I'm gonna talk about random bullshit while I run this game again. Can you not? I should just do this. Pop, pop, pop. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. I'm a metalhead, but I respect our hip-hop forefathers that made some of the good stuff. NWA, my man. Good stuff. Says white guy living in suburban Australia. I realise how dumb that is. Yes, I did mess that herb, didn't I? Sounded like a door was being banged on. Probably not, but...
Yeah. Welcome, Leon.
Hey, I never got
Thank you for that
this.
first day.
I never got this. I never looked in the right position on any playthrough. Which was super dumb. I should have made a concerted effort to do so. Yeah. But it's just a door. Alright, cool.
Fucked up shit, cops.
Yeah. It'd be really awesome though, like... And people have done this, so what am I saying? Like, people have already made it. Have a sharp game... What? Let's get this reference before I try to English.
If cameras killed those things, I'd be set.
Dead Rising or Fatal Frame. Take your pick. Could be one, could be the other. It would be awesome to have a short, sharp game of like, you have your Nemesis type enemy. Maybe don't make him the only enemy. Is this how the Clock Tower games work? Because again, I remember watching bits and pieces from ye old best friends videos. I like phrasing it like that quite a bit, but yeah. Besides the point. Did Clock Tower work on this where it's like you have a guy constantly stalking you and you have like minor enemies? I mean, there's obviously lulls in the action. 9:15:7, this is the easy way to do it. Counting it like I tried to in the first place was fucking dumb. But yeah, like, is that how it works? You run around the estate, the mansion, I don't know what you call it. Again, I've never played the game, so yeah. You run around, you've got a stalker type enemy always gunning for you, barring certain circumstances, and you've got minor ones to deal with. I mean, I'm saying this and I'm thinking about the OG version of this game, and fucking worked fine, didn't it? I want to go back and play it, actually. Is this Cap or DCM? Excuse me, this is Cap. Got it. Yeah. Like I'm saying, I'd like a nice, short, potentially like an indie game almost, that just does this concept well, and it's like, it's one gimmick, and it does it to the extent where you're satisfied, you're happy with it, didn't overstay its welcome. That'd be awesome. I'm all nervous because I heard Brad stalked you through the police station on hardcore, but I guess he doesn't want you murk him like I did. Because I've done that the times I have played hardcore, so he's never done it. But yeah, like having a game that just, it's one gimmick, it does it super well. It'd be a nice, like, almost like, how do I phrase this, like a teaching point for other devs of how to construct it. Because, like, what was it? There was some analogy I saw. Someone, I don't remember the exact context, but someone basically said, one gimmick is an entire indie game, but at the same time, it can be a single Super Mario level. And I think that pretty much surmises that point very well. You're going to have a very polished indie game, you know, small budget. We just think past this guy, it's not worth it. He'll occasionally bump into you, but if you get through the door fast enough, he's not an issue. Lights out! Meanwhile, fuck you. Nemesis for Stooges. You've been killed by Yilmaz, bruz. Had to get my Friendly Geordies reference in there. Chronicles of Yilmaz. Never forget. Yeah. I don't think I really need to go through the analogy. Yeah. Nintendo has the staff and the budget to like make every level fairly unique versus one, a couple of guys. I'm saying guys being gender neutral here, even though I know it's not. But having a group of people working on a really solid game for years of their life, no thanks, no money, versus, well, being Nintendo. And it's kind of like, yeah, of course Nintendo can do it. I mean, I say Nintendo because no one else really does that kind of game development. That said, I remember the whole thing of like, for discussion, if you walk slow, he's never going to find us, so who cares? I think it's once we're past like this point, he's going to fall, so we just book it now. I remember thinking we'd backtrack the first time I played this. Foolish of me. But yeah, I finished watching it was an old LP. It was the one again, Best Friends, Super Best Friends Zaibatsu did of God of War 2018, a game I don't really have any interest in despite owning a PS4, obviously. I never played the old games. I don't really care for what it's trying to be. Should use a grenade, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be dumb. I'd rather save the grenade. Using the grenade means I don't have it for the hospital, which means I don't have it for the room with 2 hunters. I'd rather waste my ammo here, to be quite frank. Give it a second. I'm testing something too. Alright. Walk forward a fraction. Okay, these guys are up. Let's see, how far forward?
One at a time, take a number.
Yep, okay. That'll do it. Wait. The fuck? There you are. Some of these guys like to get back up, so we'll be making sure the stragglers are dead. We'll be doing the start of the Russian campaign in Call of Duty World at War. We'll be doing this, checking the bodies. And somehow they miss Dmitry Petrenko. I can't remember how the fuck to pronounce it. That was a legitimately good campaign though. That last part of the Russians got a little obnoxious on hard difficulty, so holy shit. Dmitry was cool for being a nothing. Could you flashbang this guy? Yes. Would that be clever? Yes. Am I going to? No. Reason. Hunters. I'd rather save my resources for them. If I lose some healing here, I don't particularly care. I've got a lot. But yeah. You done? You've worked through your issues? We good? Gotcha. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. And I killed him simply because I don't want to miss the handgun or... No, it's assault rifle, right? Assault rifle ammo? And it's less than I expended. You could probably just, like, run past him. Breaking that box is nothing, though, with a knife. I remember, yeah. It's on, the footage got recorded, it's in my original playthrough. Yeah. He didn't care. It was super weird. Wow, no hit. There's Carlos. Cool. 5 heals for the hospital. Already. That's gonna cause some space issues. That's definitely gonna cause some space issues. 6 heals. What am I saying? Holy crap. That's so much health. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna call it quits after this. This looks good to me. Wow, those hunters aren't gonna know what hit them. They're gonna die super hard. It's gonna be awesome. Let's just check. There's nothing I missed in here, note-wise. No, there's this mansion note. There's the photo, which I'm not gonna look at because you can't escape it. You gotta listen to the whole thing. We're gonna skip that. And once this little part ends, I'm gonna do item management and call quits. Because this has been going for over an hour and a half. Fun. Yeah. Anyway. Like, sorry, like, a third of that was me going on against, about the same core idea of, but if Nemesis was around too much, it'd be too hard. But yeah. It's why I give this game a bit of leeway anyway. A lot of ways in that sentence. But yeah, it's the way it is. It is what it is. You know. Oh. Well. No. Hold on. Let's do the math. 2, 4. Okay. Got it. Excuse me. This is also a really good spot for farming kills. Uh-oh. And I'm going to walk through this door. This is going to be where the audio comes back in. I'm going to go, this is what I meant to do. I meant to waste some ammo here. With zombies, I could easily ignore otherwise. But I want to give people a fireworks show. To quote Ricardo Irving from Resident Evil 5. Fireworks. Boom. Haha. Not quite the comic book villain Wesker is, however. You're gonna die, dude. Chunkers is gonna die. You're not too sure about. Groovy. So, that's how you expend ammo. In a worthwhile fashion, without just ditching it. Because those guys at the top of the stairs, a shotgun blast is usually recommended. By your local doctor, being me in this analogy. And you want these for the fight. So we're gonna Now we'll go flame first. Man, I wish the order was different. I wish it went flame, explosive, mine. Anyway, this has gone on too long. I apologize. Don't hit the box. That'd be awful. Anyway, that's all. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks. Whatever. This has gone on too long. Part 2 later. Bye.